injury news. How's the team looking ahead of the Arsenal game?
Yeah, we've had one or two knocks and bumps. And James Morrison's not been in. He's had the flu. He's had a bad bout of the flu. So we're hoping he'll be in today. And then I don't think we'll let him train with the main group. We'll just give him a day where he can. We'll find out where he is in respect of his the bug, and then take it from there. But Johnny, we're hoping Johnny might be closer this weekend. And like I say, one or two others got little knocks and niggles, but hopefully they'll be okay.
So you'll assess them.
Yeah,
today,
today and tomorrow. Yeah.
And Berahino, he played for the under-23s. How close is he to being involved?
Well, he needs games. He's that's the big thing now with Sido. He's got his head back in gear and everything settled in that respect. So he just needs games, and he needs more than one game in an under-23 match to get to the level that we want.
And while we're talking about him, we are obviously approaching the January transfer window. Inevitably, his name is going to pop up. Do you expect him to still be at the club come the end of January?
What's that now? How many windows have I been here? 5 or 6? Who knows? Like I say, for there to be a deal, there has to be 3. Sido has to agree to it. Both other clubs, or the ones buying, the ones selling, have to agree to it. So you have to get those ducks in line first before any deal's done. And if that happens, it happens. I'm sure you'll find out, most probably before I will. But no, that's a situation. The window's there for everybody to enjoy, especially the media.
Have you spoken to him? Have you got his?
Yeah, no, Sido's fine. He's, like I say, the biggest problem with Sido has always been, in between both ears, is getting his head around things, and he's a very, very talented boy, wonderful ability, and he's got that gift of scoring goals, which everybody wants. So, we just want to get him back playing for us if we possibly can.
Now, obviously, you've been linked with a number of players as well. Reports that you've made a bid for Morgan Schneiderlin.
We've made bids for about 4 or 5 players, so we won't be talking about them today. We'll just talk about them if we get them.
Is he the kind of player you would like?
No, I don't want to go into it specifically, because I think that doing deals and doing business with people, you should be doing it direct with them. And then once the deals are done, if they ever are done, then you can talk about it more openly, and that's the way. But I prefer to conduct my business that way. No disrespect, Kirsty.
No, just on that, do you expect to be spending a lot of money in
No, not at all. Be spending a little bit of money that was left over from the previous window, and then moving on from there. So, like I say, they're very keen to keep the club running financially. Positively, in respect of the club has always made money, I think, since Jeremy's been here. So they want to do that again. They want to try and keep it that way, and they feel as though you can if you manage it properly.
Okay, let's go on to the Arsenal game then. They've obviously lost their last 2 games. What are you expecting from them? Should they be low in confidence?
No, not at all. I think he has got a wonderful squad. He's certainly got a squad capable of winning the title this year, and people can say that he's had it. He's had that situation for a good number of years. But, Welbeck's coming back. He's got 2 or 3 players who haven't played yet this season, or have not been a big part of it, who will come back into the squad and make it a stronger squad again. So, they've got some wonderful players. Sanchez has been absolutely outstanding this season. So we know it'll be a tough game. It's always a tough game going down there. There's such a difference between the tops 5 or 6 clubs to the rest of us. That every game that you play against them, you have to be at your very, very best, and they have to be off a little bit for you to get, or you get a load of luck for you to get a result, and that will be the same there, on Boxing Day. But they're great games, they're wonderful games. It's wonderful going to a club like Arsenal. It'll be sold out and great atmosphere, and I think we've sold all our away. End has gone, so yeah, it'd be great.
They're said to have cancelled their own Christmas party after those 2 results. Is that something to fear, that they're kind of determined now to put things right?
We've got, like I say, we'll go there and give it the best shot. I'm not really concerned about whether they have a Christmas party or not. I'm more concerned about what we're doing and what we're up to, and we've got to make sure we're prepared properly. And as I've said, we need things to go our way, but sometimes they do.
It didn't go your way against Manchester United, but overall, how pleased are you with your form so far?
No, we've done fine. I think that the games that we've played at home, we've been very good at times, and even against Manchester United, I thought we played really well up and given the goal early on and given them a leg up, and then recovered from it and played well up until half time. But they scored the goals at the right time, which knocked the stuffing out of us. But again, they're a top side, they're a top team. So it's important that you put everything in perspective. We want to try and bring 1 or 2 players in if we can. There'll be 1 or 2 players moving as well. So interesting times. But we're not going to do everything in one window. We have to make sure that we are set in what we're trying to do, and we're set on trying to bring a bit of quality in. And if it takes 1 or 2 windows to get where we want, then it'll take 1 or 2 windows.
Is there talk amongst the team about that European spot that you're not far behind?
I don't socialise with the team. They can talk and do what they want. I know where we are at the moment, and we're bobbing along okay at the moment. And what we've got to do is try and improve it this window again, and then keep it going. And hopefully every window from that point onwards, we will get those 1 or 2 quality players that we need all the time.
Is something that you're maybe looking to improve the clean sheets, one in the last 14?
Yeah, it's disappointing, but you go one way or the other. We've scored more goals than we've ever scored, I think, since I've been at the football club. So we've done it that way. You don't talk about that positive, you talk about that negative. But that's the British press.
Okay, we're talking about something negative.
Again.
Simon Jordan's comments about the club.
I don't know Simon from Adam, so I'm not getting involved in that. It's up to Simon. It's Christmas time.